competition is brewing in the market in India as the market overall expands. How do you plan to stay in the game and stay ahead of your competitors?
Yeah. Well, the market itself is growing very significantly. We've seen a very steady and a very swift recovery after COVID. That was reflected in our third quarter earnings. We had a record number of revenues. We touched the 15,000 crore. That's about $1.8 billion in quarterly revenues. And we've seen the passenger numbers going up to a total of 22 million in that very last quarter. So that speaks to the market recovery. And in that market recovery and in the outlook of that market recovery, of course, we see further consolidation in the market, which is happening and which I guess speaks to the further development and maturing of the Indian aviation market.
Okay, what was your market share, if you could just, apprise me of that in terms of your market share gains last quarter? And I wonder what you're planning on doing to expand that.
Well, our market share is in the range of 50 to 55% in the last quarter, and that has been pretty stable for the last couple of quarters.
Right, but with Air India and Vistara coming together, that combine, is that a threat?
Well, again, here, look at the growth of the market and look at the size of the Indian aviation. And we see that Indian aviation, compared to some other large markets, be it China, be it US, or be it Europe, we see that the Indian aviation market still has a lot of leeway to grow. And with that, looking at the orders and the order book of Indian carriers, including our open order book of 500 backlog planes still to be delivered, I guess that speaks to the potential of the market. And in that growing market, yes, there will be more competition. But again, for a market of the size of India, it's normal to have multiple carriers operating.